Hello dear viewers, welcome to our channel. It's very good to have you here. In this video we are going to have a look at 8 symptoms of bad mass airflow sensor. A mass airflow sensor determines the mass of air admitted into the engine, and it passes that data to the engine control unit. The air mass information is necessary for the electronic engine control unit to correctly balance and deliver the correct amount of fuel to the engine. When a vehicle's mass airflow sensor is faulty or defective, it can cause a variety of problems, and usually these problems result in very poor engine performance. A contaminated or failed mass airflow sensor cannot measure the amount of airflow correctly. This causes the engine computer to miscalculate the amount of fuel that is to be injected, and this causes additional damage to your engine. Well, here are 8 of the most common symptoms of faulty mass airflow sensor. The number 1 symptom of bad airflow sensor is indicated on the check engine light. So number 1, if there is a problem with the mass airflow sensor, the check engine light illuminates. The engine control unit, the ECU, is full-time monitoring the sensors that give data to it. It ensures that everything is running okay by gathering data from the different sensors. If one sensor is sending wrong information, wrong signal, then the ECU will light up the check engine light, informing you that there is a problem. So if your mass airflow sensor sends wrong information to the engine control unit, the check engine light will illuminate on your dashboard. So that will be an indication of bad airflow sensor. The second noticeable symptom of bad mass airflow sensor is drop in acceleration. A faulty mass airflow sensor will cause a faulty air-fuel mixture. A faulty air-fuel mixture will cause a lot of strange problems. Slow car is one of the things that could happen because of a faulty air-fuel mixture. So if you notice that your car is much slower than usual, when you wanted to accelerate, when the vehicle is refusing to accelerate, there is a significant risk that your mass airflow sensor is in trouble. So the second symptom is drop in acceleration. Then the third symptom is also associated with acceleration. You might have rough or jerky acceleration, sometimes stalling, jerking, or hesitation during acceleration can be an indication of faulty mass airflow mixture sensor. A bad MAF sensor can cause too much fuel to be left in the combustion chamber, creating untimed detonations. You will experience this as poor drivability, such as hesitation or sudden jerking motion, particularly during acceleration. This could happen while speeding up on a highway, or this could happen while you are driving down a city street. These issues can create dangerous situations causing accidents and injury. If you experience any of these symptoms, you should definitely examine the mass airflow sensor as soon as possible. As you might suspect, a faulty mass airflow mixture sensor leads to incorrect air-fuel mixture, and that will cause acceleration to become rough or jerky. This is the most often symptom because the air-fuel mixture becomes too lean, so the car engine is starving fuel, and this will cause it to jerk. If the air-fuel mixture is, on the other side, extremely rich, it can also extinguish ignition created by the spark plug. This will also cause acceleration to become rough. The fourth symptom of faulty mass airflow sensor is hard starting condition. If you notice that your car has become more difficult to start in the morning, especially in cold weather, there is a chance that bad mass airflow sensor could be cause of this. All car engines are very sensitive to correct air-fuel mixture in the exact start moment. If the air-fuel mixture is too rich or too lean at this moment, your car may not start at all. or just crank a little bit longer than you usually do in order to get it started. So hard starting can also be an indication of faulty mass airflow sensor. Number 5, black smoke from your exhaust pipe. Black smoke from the exhaust is caused by extremely rich air-fuel mixture. So if you realize it pours out a lot of black smoke from your exhaust pipe, then probably the mass airflow mixture is faulty and your engine is running too rich. You can also notice a gray colored smoke, but much more smoke than usually if your engine is just running slightly richer than usual. And number 6, the most noticeable symptom is usually at idle. If you have rough idle, that can also indicate faulty mass airflow sensor. The engine's most sensitive situation to engine problem is at idle. This is also why you must often notice problems with the airflow or ignition on idle. So, if your idle has become very tough lately, or if it is even stalling, there is a big chance that your mass airflow sensor has gone bad. Number 7, the other symptom that indicates that the mass airflow sensor is going bad is misfire. Misfires happen when one of your cylinders, when one or more of the engine cylinders fail to combust. So if any of the cylinders fail to combust the fuel correctly, that will be an indication of mass airflow sensor problems. To have a perfectly nice combustion, you need 3 things. There has to be a correct air-fuel mixture. There has to be an igniter that ignites air-fuel mixture. And there has to be sufficient compression. If any of these 3 is missing, then you will have a misfire. Therefore, if the air-fuel mixture is very far out of specification, if it is not close to the theoretical value, it may cause one or more of the cylinders not to fire up at all. And this will cause a misfire. Misfire is sometimes noticeable when engine starts shaking and vibrating, and the audio that comes from the exhaust comes high and low and high and low. That could be an indication of a misfire. So if all the cylinders are not putting at power, then you can see that fluctuation on the audio, and also you can feel it on the vibration that it causes. And finally, number 8, a faulty mass airflow sensor will lead to excessive fuel consumption. This last symptom is probably the most obvious, as you already know that the faulty mass airflow sensor can cause wrong air-fuel mixture ratio. Now, if for example the air-fuel mixture ratio turned rich, then that will increase fuel consumption. So, if you happen to notice that fuel consumption is going down, probably bad mass airflow sensor is causing that problem. So in order to have that, you need to check it out. If the problem is with the mass airflow sensor, either it has to be cleaned or it has to be replaced. So the process of cleaning a dirty mass airflow sensor is very simple. Fairly, it's a simple procedure. You remove the sensor, you clean the sensor, and dry it, and finally reinstall it. You can use a carburetor cleaner fluid to clean it, but there are very sensitive and delicate wires that are used for sensing the amount of air coming into the cylinders. So take good care when you remove and handle mass airflow sensors, or you can prefer to clean it with rubbing alcohol. So that is a fairly simple procedure. If you can find a video on how to clean mass airflow sensor in this channel. I will leave the link in the description. So that's all, guys. If you like this video, smash the like button. If you have enjoyed watching this video, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification. Share it with friends so that anytime soon when they have this kind of problem, they can fix their mass airflow sensor. Well, that's all we have for you in this presentation. Hope you have enjoyed it. Soon we will come up with another video. Till then, stay safe.